What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with another video. This is our OTC Saturday video. Today I'm going to be highlighting 5 stocks that I have highlighted before, every last one of them, but these are stocks that I think have some catalysts coming up that could be very positive for these companies. And one of them I really haven't highlighted, I just talked about briefly, but I'm going to highlight them in this video, and that'll be the first stock that we're talking about. This is Todos Medical Limited. That's TOMDF, Todos Medical Limited. This is a clinical stage diagnostic company. They develop and commercialize blood tests for the detection of immune-related diseases. They're actually based out of Israel, and they sell these products in Israel and internationally. They develop total biochemical infrared analysis method, and it's a proprietary method for screening for solid tumors. They also do blood tests for neurodegenerative disorders and Alzheimer's disease. But what I like about them is now they're doing the election infection testing, and they had just received a contract for $6 million, which is large for this company. The contract is a 6-month contract, which pays them $1 million per month over the next 6 months. So this should boost the revenue significantly. I know on Friday I spoke of this company briefly, said that the first green day for this stock was setting up, and it just didn't come to fruition. I called it out just around 16 cents after it had run about 3.5 cents. The stock had then collapsed down into the high 11s, but then pushed up almost to 13 cents on the close. So it did show a little strength on the close, did close up green, but it wasn't what I like for a first green day. I like this stock up 30-40% for a first green day. I was anticipating the stock closing close to the 16-17 cent range because the highs of the day were right about 18. Now, if I look at the yearly chart, the daily chart for the last year, it looks like 18 cents has been a stubborn resistance point for this stock. So if this thing can break 18 cents, it can start flying. But I do think it may have a little trouble breaking 18. But being that it's only 13 cents, we got a long way to go and a lot of profit to make if it can get there. So TOMDF is a stock I definitely have on my radar for this week. The second stock that I'll be talking about, and this stock is a stock that I mentioned on July 30th on my OTC EV plays. This is Green Power Motor Company, GPVRF. This stock closed on Friday at $1.63. When I called this stock out, this was actually only 88 cents, so it's almost doubled since the time I initially called them out on July 30th. This stock actually, or this company, Green Power Motor Company, Inc., develops, manufactures, and distributes electric vehicles for the commercial markets in the United States and Canada. It offers all-electric transit, charter, and school buses. And what I like about this company is they can hit the ground running. If the products are ordered, they can get the products out. We're not looking 2-3 years down the line. They have an actual viable production facility, an actual viable production chain to get these vehicles out and about real quickly. But the catalyst that I'm really looking at with this company is the fact that they had just put in an application to be listed on the NASDAQ exchange, which will be huge for this company because this also gives them a lot of exposure to Robinhood traders and other traders on different platforms that do not allow OTC trades. This also brings them to the attention of hedge funds, all different types of larger traders, and just about everybody that is not, they're prohibited or they just do not trade OTC stocks. If GPVRF gets on the NASDAQ exchange, I think this can be a $7 to $8 stock easy. And right now, trading at $1.63, this stock, in my opinion, is a steal. I still, with the hot run-up, I think with this news, it's still going to go up probably to about the $2 range. I don't really see much, pullbacks coming up right now. I think this thing maybe slight pullbacks, but I do think with this news that they've just put in their application to be listed on the NASDAQ, especially with any news on that, this stock's going to skyrocket. So the second stock is GPVRF. Now, the third stock we're talking about is a stock I actually mentioned twice just the last week. This is a cannabis company out of Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Planet 13 Holdings, PLNHF. This stock closed on Friday at $3.31. What I like about this company is that it's just a very solid business. Their expansion, their growth has been tremendous, and the stock has actually skyrocketed since the beginning of the summer. We're talking almost 3-4 times the with the amount with this stock it was back in July. This thing was in the 30-cent range not too long ago, and it was under $1 not too long ago. So we're looking at $3.31. If you want to get a little more information, which I didn't give too much on this company, just take a look at a couple of my past videos. Planet 13 Holdings on there, but this is a stock I definitely love for the short and long term. PLNHF. Now, the fourth company that I'll be talking about is a stock that I mentioned on July 26th, and this is Rising Biosciences. In fact, the last two companies I mentioned on July 26th, and it's the two last companies I'll be highlighting today. I mentioned them both on July 26th and both at much lower prices. RBII, Rising Biosciences. This company actually, they have 3 divisions to their company. They have a division where they do physicians practice management focused on pain management and opioid addiction using cannabis products. They have a topical cannabis pharmaceuticals and CBD pharmaceuticals that are topical, and they also have a cutting-edge behavioral health medical division, and this is to treat addiction and pain management, and this is they have branches through the Midwest. Now, Rising Biosciences, about a week ago, they assured that their supply chain was very strong. They had record Q2 revenues, which blew away estimates, and I think this is why they have been increasingly popping up. In fact, when I called them out on July 26th, this stock was 0.0056 cents, so this was just a shade over a half a penny. And right now they're trading at 0.0279, so that's 2.79 cents, so almost a little under 3 cents. This stock has quadrupled since I called them out in July, and at like I said, at a little over 2.5 cents, a little under 3 cents. I think this stock has plenty of room to run, and the catalyst I like about them is they have a shareholder conference call on Wednesday, August 26th. So I have a feeling this conference is going to go pretty well. There's a lot more interest in the stock. The volume has been quite a bit higher than their normal volume. So I think we're going to have a lot of interest in this conference call, and I think they're going to have, they're going to install a lot of confidence in shareholders and prospective investors that may want to get into this stock. So Rising Biosciences may have a good next couple weeks. So I really like RBII. And then the final stock that I'm going to be mentioning is a stock that I also mentioned on the 26th at quite a bit lower than where it is Natural Shrimp. SHMP. Natural Shrimp closed on Friday at 0.1646, so almost 16.5 cents. When I called them out on the 26th, this stock was only 9 cents, so it was just a shade over 9 cents. This is a publicly traded aquatech company headquartered in Dallas, Texas. They have production facilities in San Antonio, Texas, and Dallas, and they also just purchased production facilities and actually ready to go turnkey facilities in Iowa from another company, and I think they're going to retrofit it for their commercially viable enclosed shrimp growing system. So this company has developed the first and only commercially viable system for growing shrimp in enclosed saltwater systems using a patented tech to provide and produce fresh shrimp with no toxic chemicals. So with their growth and ramping up in their facilities, and they have a huge catalyst as well. Just as Green Power Motor, Natural Shrimp has applied to be listed on the NASDAQ as well. And they did that just on Friday, which I think accounted for their huge pop up to over 16 cents. Now, this company was having a lot of trouble breaking over that 11 cent, 12 cent mark. And it was because the company was offering shares to grow their revenues and, put money in their pockets to expand. And I think that should be done soon, because when I did mention that a little over last week, I said they would be done at the end of August. And they busted right through 16 cents. So, right now at 16 cents, they can't be listed on the NASDAQ. So I think what they're going to have to do is either ramp their stock price up which is may be difficult to do all the way up to $1, although they have done it twice before, from 5 cents all the way up to $1 in 2018 and 2019. They did it both. In both years they did it in a couple days, maybe in a week, ramped that stock up, but it did collapse back down. What I think they may have to do is do a reverse split, and that would significantly reduce the shares that they have available and make their float a lot less, a lot lower. So that would actually be a positive for this company, and obviously being listed on the NASDAQ just as it would for Green Power Motor Company, this would expose them to far more investors. They'd have a lot more eyes on it. Obviously Robinhood traders, institutional investors, banks, different things like that may be interested in this company and are prohibited from trading the OTC stocks. They would now be able to trade these. So I think Natural Shrimp is a good play for maybe the next 3 to 4 months, especially if we find out if they're going to be listed on the NASDAQ. So again, I'm going to go over those 5 stocks. That was Green Power Motor Company, GPVRF, Planet 13 Holdings, PLNHF, Todos Medical Group, and that's TOMDF, Rising Biosciences, RBII, and Natural Shrimp, SHMP. Now, there's a couple other OTC companies, like on the video I mentioned just a couple days ago about the 5 mid to long-term swing trades I like for the OTC market. I still love those stocks. I still love GAXY, Galaxy Next Generation, Revive Therapeutics, RVVTF. But 2 companies I want you to keep an eye on this week. This may not come to fruition, but on Sunday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Kevin Harrington will be on Fox Business highlighting 5 exciting companies, quote-unquote exciting companies that he said on his Twitter that he likes going into the future. Now, being that Kevin Harrington is involved with Kronos Technologies on the board and also involved with OPTIC International, a stock that you know, if you've been on this channel, you know I love that stock. OPTIC International, if he mentions or talks about those stocks or highlights those stocks, they could have a nice run next week. So I would keep my eye on Fox Business at 5 o'clock Eastern Time today and see if that's the case. If he does mention those companies, Kronos and OPTIC may have some pretty strong runs throughout the week this week, especially OPTIC, being that they are quite down, from where their highs at 19 cents. They've been pushed down and beat down a little bit. Again, that they just broke through a heavy, strong resistance line that they did break through, and they've had some good news at the end of the week. So this may be just the catalyst to get them turned around and start running back up towards that 19-cent range. So I do appreciate you watching this video. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Any comments, leave them in the comment section below. And you guys have a great day. Keep an eye out tonight for my weekly watch list. I'm going to try to put together 3 to 5 stocks that I like to watch this week. It may even be involved some of these OTC plays, but also some listed plays. And you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.